Now, nearly 20 years ago, the people of Halabja became the targets of one of Saddam Hussein's most brutal crimes. 5,000 Kurds were killed in a gas attack orchestrated by Saddam's cousin, Ali Hassan al-Majid, also known as Chemical Ali. He was sentenced to death in June, and his execution could be just days away. But some Kurds fear that his execution will increase ethnic tension. From Halabja, Iraq correspondent Hoda Abdel Hamid reports.
A grim memory that won't fade away. Abdel remembers vividly the moment planes dropped what he describes as silent bombs that emitted gases smelling like garlic and apples.
We went to the basement and put on some gas masks we made out of tar salt and cloth and tried to seal off the room. Still, the gas sneaked in.
5,000 people died on that day in March 1988. Kurds fled for safety to the mountains and neighboring Iran.
We returned to Iraq because we didn't want to live in a refugee camp. We decided to go and meet him and risk being killed rather than live in those conditions. As he came in the room, he said, surprised, "How come people of Halabja are still alive?" He told us to erase Halabja from our minds. It was gone forever. He looked evil.
It was Saddam Hussein's cousin, known as Chemical Ali, who was sentenced to death last June for orchestrating the attack. He was the commander of northern Iraq at the time. On an emotional level, most people would like to see Chemical Ali executed here in Halabja. But there is a certain fear that it could be perceived as a Kurdish revenge and have dire consequences. No one here forgets the botched execution of Saddam Hussein. A leaked video made it appear as a Shiite revenge. It further ignited the sectarian war raging between Arab Sunnis and Shias. Kurds have so far kept out of it, and politicians here are wary that hanging Chemical Ali in Halabja could drag them into a conflict with Sunni Arabs. The upcoming execution has divided public opinion here.
Personally, I don't want him executed here. It won't change anything.
I want him to be executed here, in the place where he committed his worst crimes, for the sake of the victims.
Abdel wants the new generation to leave those atrocities behind. For him, only international recognition that what happened here was genocide will avenge the death of Halabja and keep their memory alive. Hoda Abdel Hamid, Al Jazeera, Halabja in the Kurdistan region of Iraq.